Welcome guys to another video. I am Nair, and in today's video I want to talk about, another episode of Is It Trashy? And this episode is going to be about the films, but mainly just, you get it, Hostel, the franchise, the series. So, is it trashy? Now, Sorry, I had to get something off my camera. Anyway, Is It Trashy is a series where I determine, is the movie trashy? Now, that doesn't mean the movie's bad, doesn't mean it's... Basically, it's like bottom barrel, or at least like low-hanging fruit of movies, or it has a certain trashy quality. And my first episode of this was the 2 Halloween movies from Rob Zombie, which I said was not trashy. And then I just recently did Terrifier 1, which I said was kind of trashy. So, today's episode is about the Hostel series. Is it trashy? And I'm gonna be straight up and be quick. Yes it is. It is trashy. The first film is pretty well made, I guess, but like, it's basically just torture porn. Like, it's just people getting tortured for the sake of being tortured, with barely any plot, any reason for the torture. It's just straight up just disgusting torture scenes and people getting mutilated, and just, you get it, just disgusting stuff. And so that's why I say it's just trashy. It's well made, it looks pretty good for the time, but it's literally just about an underground, like, not well known, like, business that's just laying low of people getting just killed and tortured, and lots of things going on in the underworld of the underbelly of such societies. Do I think the Hostel movies have some merit? Do I think any of them are watchable? I would say the only watchable one that I would recommend is probably the first one. The second one is just pure, like, just torture for the sake of torture. There's nothing to it. It's just so, like, disgusting, and it feels like just grossness for the sake of grossness. A dehumanization for the sake of dehumanization. But Hostel 1 is alright. There is a plot, I guess. There was some plot, but, like, the movies are just not fun to watch. They're not movies that you want to watch all the time, that you even want to watch, like, once a year, twice, where you don't even want to watch these every 5 years. You just want to steer clear of Hostel, and that's kind of how I felt when I watched them. In fact, it kind of ruined my day when I did watch them, which I have a whole video about watching the first 2 Hostel movies. I didn't watch the third one. I've heard it's not worth it, so I'm just not going to even, like, deal with it. I don't want to watch it. It looks low budget. It looks bad. There's no point. But yeah, it's pretty straight to the point. It's trashy. It's the torture porn era of horror movies, and Hostel was a big proprietor in series of just that concept. It's Saw, but, like, without plot and characters and interesting narratives. It's just straight up torture of just innocent people that don't deserve it. At least in Saw, you can kind of justify the torture and the killings, because most of them are, like, pretty bad people, and it's understandable and it makes sense, and some people can just get behind torturing bad people. But yeah, don't watch Hostel if you've never seen it. Like me, I was like, I'm gonna challenge myself to watch it. Can't be that bad. Honestly, it might be a little overhyped, like, of how bad it is, but it is bad enough. It's just not worth it. I'd rather watch Tusk so many more times over than watch Hostel. I'd rather watch Men, which these are not even movies you can compare to Hostel, but you get the point. Weird movies with weird plots that have some disturbing scenes. Now, I want to eventually get to the Human Centipede movies and do I finally watched Human Centipede 1 and 2. Um, I don't know if I want to watch 3. I feel like 3 is just like Hostel 3, except 3 might be well made, but it also might not be, and it's just. Apparently, 3 is like the worst one. Like, it gets out of control. So, yeah, I'm just gonna steer clear of the third one, but watch out for that. Hopefully, I can watch it. It's like never streaming the 2 movies, or at least the second one, I don't think. But anyway, when I do, I'll be dropping that. But yeah, like and subscribe to notifications on share to at least one friend. Comment down below. What's your opinion on Hostel? And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. That was a hiccup, by the way.